You have to hit back. It's not always going to be easy. They're not going to give it to you. They're not going to give you success. They're not going to put it on the platter. But if you're willing to work for it, if you're willing to put the sweat, the blood, the tears, if you're willing to earn it, every single thing I go through, I remember I was homeless and I draw from it. Every single time I'm going through pain, I remember that I've gone through pain since I was a kid. I draw from it. Recycle your pain. Get something from it. You already in pain. Use it. Do something with it. Allow it to take you to the next level. Allow your pain to push you to greatness. I challenge you. I challenge you. I challenge you to be the best you can be. And do everything you could possibly do before you leave this place.
Once you're in it, you're in it, and you've got to go all the way to the end. Because you commit yourself to such a level where there is no compromise. You give everything you have, everything, absolutely everything. And sometimes you find even more, because it requires more if you want still to be ahead, if you want to win.
Ayrton Senna will always be fast. He'll never be old. He will always be the champion of Brazil and of the world.
The one thing I would say is to never give up. I think the one thing my dad always told me was to never give up. And there was so many experiences I had through my racing career where there was moments that I didn't think that I would make it. But I'd wake up the next day, I'd go training, get myself back into it, and I kept believing in myself. And I managed to get there. This is something to aspire to. And I hope that for all the racing drivers that are here, I hope that what I have achieved shows that they can do it as well. I started karting when I was 8. And it was just a hobby for me and my parents to do. My dad bought me a really old go-kart. It was like, I think it'd been owned by 5 different families. And yeah, we went and raced. I won my first 6 races.
The line then, Hamilton takes the checkered flag.
I won my first British Championship in my 2nd year. And then that's when I met Ron Dennis, and told him that I wanted to be an F1 World Champion one day. The next morning, I get up, I train, because I feel like I can do it again, or I feel like I can get there. And I didn't win the World Championship this year, but I feel that if I just keep working at it, eventually I'll get there. Because I wake up and I think about racing all the time, so. And we're training all the time, we're traveling all the time, we're away from family and friends. But I think for me, it's always wanting to be the best. I want to be the best at what I do. And even if I've won a World Championship, I can always do better.
You have a limit. As soon as you touch this limit, something happens and you suddenly can go a little bit further. With your mind